Every single day, you wake up, open your phone, and the world hits you in the face. A war here, a disaster there. Someone got killed, something got destroyed. A child went missing, and a species went extinct. And somewhere between doom scrolling at midnight and trying to function like a normal human being, you start to wonder, is this it? Are we actually doomed? I made this video hoping that it reaches at least that one person who feels overwhelmed by the world we live in. Even though things seem hopeless sometimes, I still think there's hope. And we are going to look at the real picture, the dark side, the light side, and what any of it actually means for us. Let's be honest about what's happening. The world is carrying a weight right now that feels different. Not just heavy, but different. The wars that don't end. Hate that spreads faster than kindness ever could. Climate disasters that used to happen once a decade now happening every few months. And it's not just the big things, it's the small ones too. It's the fact that people can't afford to eat in countries that throw away tons of food every day. It's the fact that a woman walking home at night is still calculating her route based on fear. The children are growing up with anxiety, with screens, with a world that feels like it's falling apart in real time. The evil isn't invisible anymore. It's everywhere, it's loud, it's constant. And here's what makes it worse. Even small acts of good feel overwhelming now. Like someone donates to a cause and we are shocked. Someone helps a stranger and it goes viral. Because it's become so rare enough to become a news. But here's something I want you to think about. Are things actually worse than before? Or are we just seeing more of it? For most of human history, people didn't know what was happening on the other side of the world. Now we know everything instantly. Every tragedy, every injustice, every disaster, all at once. Our brains were never built for that. We evolved to process the problems of maybe 100 people around us, but not 8 billion. So, when you feel crushed by the weight of the world, that's not weakness. That's your very human mind trying to carry something it was never designed to carry. The algorithms don't help either. They feed us outrage because outrage keeps us scrolling. Fear keeps us watching. Anger keeps us clicking. So, yes, the world has real problems, but we are also consuming those problems in a way that was literally designed to make us feel powerless. Now, let me show you the other side. The one that doesn't trend, the one that doesn't go viral. Child mortality is at its lowest point in human history. Extreme poverty has dropped dramatically over the last 30 years. More diseases have been eradicated in the last century than in all of previous human history combined. Millions of ordinary people, not celebrities, not politicians, are cleaning up rivers, teaching kids for free, feeding strangers, planting trees that nobody will ever thank them for. The good is happening. It's just not that loud enough yet. I'd like to share a personal story of mine. A while back, some friends and I visited a place near our city. It was a trip we've been looking forward to. Just us, getting away for a bit. But somewhere along the way, one of my friends started feeling really unwell. Exhaustion hit her hard. A fever came out of nowhere. There was this man, someone who was helping us settling down. He went to get the medicine, came back with extra few other things that he thought might help with the fever. And when we tried to pay him back, he refused. He just smiled and walked away. I'm not going to lie to you. I cried. Not because it was some grand gesture, but it was so simple and so rare. He didn't help us because it benefited him. He didn't do it for a photo or a story to tell. He did it because he's just a kind person. And I keep thinking, how many people like him are out there that we never hear about, that never go viral, that just quietly make someone's day a little less heavy. We don't know what the person next to us is carrying. We never really know. But sometimes a small thing, even just a smile, can be the thing that gets someone through the day. So, are we doomed? Honestly, it depends. It depends on what we do next. Because here's the thing nobody tells you: history was never changed by the majority. It was always changed by the committed minority who refused to accept that things couldn't be any different. Every single right you enjoy today, someone fought for it when the world told them it was impossible. Every freedom, every inch of progress came from people who looked at the broken world and decided to fix their corner. That's all any of us can do. Let's fix our corner. What does that actually look like? It doesn't have to be a revolution. It starts so much smaller than that. It starts with not spreading hate in your circle, with checking on a friend who went quiet, with not laughing at the jokes that put someone down. It starts with raising the kids around you or just being around them in a way that shows them empathy is not weakness, that kindness is not naive, that helping someone who can't pay you back is actually the most powerful thing a person can do. We spend so much time asking, why is the world like this? But maybe the better question is, what kind of person am I being in it? Because the man who got medicine for my friend, he didn't fix the world, but he fixed that moment. And that moment mattered. Imagine if more of us did that. Not once, not just when it's convenient, but as a way of living. The world is not entirely doomed, but it is at crossroads. And I believe the fact that you're watching something like this, that you're asking these questions, that this stuff keeps you up at night, that means something. People who don't care don't ask if the world is doomed. They just don't think about it. The fact that it bothers you, that's the beginning of everything. I hope we can be the kind of people that others remember the way I remember that man. Not for anything big, just for being consistently and quietly kind. Make your corner of the world a little safer, a little warmer, a little more human. And trust that somewhere out there someone else is doing the same. That's how it starts. Let's make the world worth the kindness strangers believe in it. I'll see you in the next one.